Hello everyone and welcome to FailBear. My name is Murray and today I'm going to be giving you a basic run through on how to survive in Project Zomboid. Now from this, number one, right off the boat, get rid of these stupid little menus here. Although these ones here, I do nothing but recommend you keep them up. You need these, although sometimes they don't need to... Oh, I didn't actually know there were keys out in this update. Yeah, apparently there are now keys. Okay, right. So you want to make sure you go to the top of the screen here, and you see the difference here, like the pin to the board, and remove it from the screen. You want to keep it pinned and keep them in this order. If you ever get injured or anything, you'll see all the items come up in the top right. Sorry, all the expressions and emotions come up in the top right corner of the screen, and you click on health to see what's wrong with you, and you can cure things. But we'll get to that if we ever get injured at this point. But for now, we're just gonna survive as a means. Right. Things you want to have with you. First of all, as soon as you get off the boat, what you want to do is pull up pmzmap.crash-override.net, and that'll pull up the Project Zomboid map. Now you want to find where you are on the map, so you can then know where to scavenge and find go places, etc. Because you don't have a compass in this game, so it's kind of difficult to figure out where you're going. Because north, as far as I know, I think north is this direction, east is this direction, south is this direction, and west is this direction. As far as I know. So, you just want to get your bearings so you know where to go. But unfortunately, the website's down today, or it's having malfunctions because I've tried to refresh this page like 80 times. There's nothing wrong with my broadband connection. Every other page is working except this one. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get it started off with basic survival methods. Now, you want to be able to find a small place. A small place like this is just fine. You don't want to get a large house because that causes confusion. You have so many rooms to cover. The wee spiffle bear. And you got more windows to cover up, more windows and doors to board, etc. So you just want to keep it small. One floor will do you fine. So you see this house is absolutely fine. Although I'm trying to figure out how to get... What's in this room? There's a second bedroom. This house is just fine. There's a bit, right. Now what you want to start off with is finding yourself a bag. And you equip it on your back. To get 2 bags, you have to take one and then you just equip it as... I think you can equip it in your inventory or something it says, but for now, it's fine. If you ever find ammo, my recommendation right now is to not use a gun because it attracts them like wildfire. Grab any sheet you can, and initially you want to cover up your windows. But to remember to use anything, you have to keep it in your main inventory. And the other things, like shoes, vest, yada yada, keys. Keep your keys there. Yes. So you got a sheet now. So you right click. Right. So you look, he's thirsty. There's your first one. I got dry mouth. Right. You're gonna add the sheet to the window, and it's covered. That's right. And then you're gonna go to close curtains. Now this stops the zombies from looking inside. Now there's your first good melee weapon. Now that was a good stroke of luck right there. You equip that as your primary. And then I have my first melee weapon. You want to keep a good melee weapon. I find that sharp weapons tend to last a lot less in this one unless you find like a machete or something. Keep all the light. Once you have your sheets of your windows, you can keep the electricity on, and you can burn it forever without a lecky bill. Whenever you get this one unpleasantly hot, just take off the vest and walk around shirtless for a wee while. What you want to do next is get a water bottle and fill it up, and you equip that in your secondary, and it'll automatically take it for you. And that's a very important tip, is to make sure that that's there. But right now the water bottle doesn't need filled. You gotta keep all your food supplies like this in the fridge, and it'll keep them refrigerated, and they won't go off, which is a good thing. And I'm hoping they don't fix that in any mods. And then you want to sort out your cupboards. For example, like you got all your necessities here. Your trowel, you really need that for digging up stuff in the garden, but we'll get to that later. Here we go, for example. Right, here's all your kitchen utensils. There's all your... So you just want to get everything into one cupboard. So, canned corned beef, you want to move that to cupboard 3, and then that seems to be your kitchen utensils in cupboard 2. Vinegar I would still put under food, as it is a condiment, as it were. Bleach, now you're going to move all your kitchen stuff up there because you don't really need that. wire, take that, and you're gonna like establish stuff out in a garage or something like that. But for now, this will all do you just fine. Which cooking pan, fork, dead mouse. Just ignore them. They don't do anything. They don't cause infection, as far as I'm aware. But there you go. There's the cooking. There's another thing. Advanced cooking. You could spend some time like a sim, just sitting there learning skills and whatnot, and it can be beneficial. My advice is to keep at least 2 food items in your bag, so he doesn't get completely hungry. I get like completely wiped out hungry. If you eat enough food, that can like help cure wounds and speed it along the process. But for now, you just want to just keep it simple. So keep your chips in there and put it in the bag. You numpty. Right, okay, we've established food and whatnot. Remember, you don't really want to go all out greedy on this. You can remain well fed, which keeps you like strength and your, as far as I'm aware, I think it's your fitness. Here we go, look, so you're peckish. You can do with a bite to eat. So from this point, what we're going to do is just going to eat. We're going to eat all of this for cereal. It's a fairly heavy amount, and look, depending on how fed it is, depending on how full it becomes. This is half full, short healing and strength boost, because you're slightly fed. But it's not really important. You just, all you gotta do is keep it at bay. This isn't DayZ. It really isn't. Grabbing newspapers and books are very helpful to relieve boredom. Well, not the experience building books. Those have nothing to do with it, so you don't worry about them. But newspapers and magazines, that can relieve boredom if that ever appears in the top right corner there. What other items have we got in here? A lighter can be helpful. Very, very helpful in dark situations. However, in one of my skill traits, I chose cat eyes. Now, when you get to choosing your skill traits, you gotta make sure it's balanced out, so you do not end up on the flat foot in this zombie apocalypse. You do not want to be flat-footed. Right, make sure that your house is completely secure. Close all your curtains. See, like, you're gonna need a sheet there. It's a little cupboard with fuck all in it. That doesn't help any of us. See, where's the other bedroom? Finding sheets and stuff like that is gonna have socks. Yes, another tip I can give you is is your first initial test in first aid. What you want to do is you're gonna take these up and you're gonna rip these up into sheets in case you ever get wounded. And then all you gotta do is find a bottle of disinfectant. You right click on it, and you find the rags, for example. Where are they? The rip sheets, and you hit disinfect when you get them. But right now we don't have any disinfectant. So yeah. So we're gonna leave the house for now. Where's he? See, look, he's getting bored. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a newspaper and you're gonna go read. And boredom gone. Oh, look at that. It's already got dug up patches out front. That's sweet. Never seen that before. Right, you see zombies down there. If you hold right click and pan, you can see how far your view distance stretches out to, and I think I actually know where I am. Oh, wow, there's a big car park there, so there's something good over from my house. Right, hold right click enables you to sneak, but just make sure you look around to make sure that you're not like surrounded by them or anything. And you know, just if you want to get by them, just go behind them and hold right click, and that's the closest thing you're gonna get to sneak. Okay. Right, now to get in the house, do not smash the window with your bare hands. You can do it with a melee weapon, but I don't recommend it. It can attract the noise of them. Just sit there until he opens the window. It'll take a few times, and if the window refuses to budge, just smash the fuck out of it. There is more than one window in each house, by the way, so just don't do anything rash or stupid. So you can sometimes get lucky on the windows. There you go, see? And you just climb through it. Now, get a good quick sweep of the house, just to make sure there are no deadies about. They could sometimes shock you in bedrooms and shit, but... right, now here where you want to nick the curtains. So, where did my sheet go? I was in... Oh, it's not automatically moving it to the other inventory now. That's gonna be retarded. Yeah, it is now putting everything in your main inventory, which you now have to put in your bag. So that is now an issue. That wasn't an issue before. You could automatically have it. Ah, right. See, here's some books here for later. Tracking for beginner, master of fishing, master of carpentry, and advanced fishing. We could keep some of that for later, and we're gonna put it. I forgot to put it into my big burlap bag. No, we're not putting my keys in the bag. See what it's transferring? Don't get overzealous. Don't get overzealous because it can end up putting items you need in the middle of the bag, which does not help anyone. No, I don't need a sheet of paper. What's in the cupboard? A doll. Don't need a doll. Right, there's your main source. You want to nick all the food. Always nick all the food. Oh, finally! I see on my left screen that finally the map has loaded up. So I'm gonna try and get a bearings on where I am. Because it's a keep your rip sheets in your bag as well, just for now. Matches, very helpful also. Nothing in the second cupboard. This house is pretty empty. Not much in here. Although you can something. That you see, look. See, look. See, look. You don't trap yourself in a corner, right? They came at me. Just keep swinging. Just knock them down and bash the fuck out of their guts. And they're gone. Just make sure you aim calm and clearly. There you go. That's a headshot. Fuck. Yeah, you see, just keep battering. Batter. Right. See, we're good. They'll be slightly panicked, but we're good. Right. See, look, beta blockers for panicking. You can actually take those pills now. Because it rarely comes when you actually can be bothered using them, because they can fucking cotton balls are also useful as a backup to any kind of like bandages or anything. They can be good for infected wounds. Very helpful. Right, so this house is dry, so we're leaving up out of this house. Right, we're gonna see what's over here, because I don't know what's in this giant fucking building. And I assume this is actually a good point, because you see, like over there's some. But those dimwits are getting closer to my house. I forgot to take all the sheets off the windows, so that's probably an idea to. Let's see, just don't let them see you. Always close the door behind you. We're gonna. Oh, you can lock doors now. I never knew you could do that. Right, now we can, where's the sheets? Take 2 sheets, put them in our inventory. Nice and easy. And we're going to add the sheet there. And we're going to close it. And then we can put on the light. As you see now, this room is completely covered, apart from the front door, of course. And this window, we can add a sheet also. And close curtains. This is really the motion that you have to do, is just to set up a base. But from here, you're just going to add all your shit into the fridge. Where was the cupboard where I had all my foods? There we go. You're going to put your orange soda in there. See, we're peckish now. We're going to just eat half of these chips. So we're slightly fed. And then we're going to go over to our... What's in here? Oh, yeah, bathroom. Close that. So that's gotten rid of. We don't need to be anything. Although I did need to check the way. Yeah, sheets on that window, so that's absolutely fine. Sheets on that window, so we can turn the light on in the bathroom finally. But I'm not really gonna need to go in there because there's no elements of storage in there. I can build something later when we get into our phase of carpentry. Where's my bookshelf? Where's all my books? Books. I generally find it's quite okay just to keep most of the healing items on you, just in case, you know. But right now it's raining outside, so we're gonna wait till the rain passes. There's another sheet. this to this window here. Oh, now it's going in the bag. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Then you're gonna add a sheet to the window. There we go. And this room is now completely safe. Apart from a type point at which I actually get boards in the window, but I'll use this as my basic storage. Now, usually I put the, it's good to make a cupboard for like miscellaneous. Is to get a place like this, and then like you already got a lighter, so take your 9mm rounds, because we don't have a gun yet. And again, I still advise against the guns in this because it attracts them like wildfire. I got a second vest, so it's good to keep that as spare, so for some ripped sheets. Cupboards are really good for this because they got a good whopping 50 storage, which is really what you want to keep there. But right now I'm just gonna go fill up my water bottle, have a drink, and then go to bed, because it's a good first initial scavenge. Sleep for 7 hours, so you can get up nice and early.